neutral. All right, let me get this next game. But the name's going up in a second. Johnny Plumbers versus ZeroTwoNone. So this is definitely the farthest ZeroTwoNone and Numbers have made it in bracket in a long time. Yes, I know at the very first Xeno, Numbers got second, but like can't hang on to that forever. So right now we're at top 6, and now we're seeing Numbers me sword fighter. I finally learned that it's me sword fighter, not me swordsman. I guess we have no class, but whatever. My my thumbnail generator definitely says swordsman. That's definitely what I put in. Anyway. All right. So super even percent's going on right now. Like I don't really know what these characters are going to be looking for. Like Zelda, we've seen a lot of like retreating aggression, I guess you could kind of call it. You know, she's really just building a wall with the knight there. Like that's great coverage right there. You can't go towards him because he's a solid wall, and then he tried to roll back, and so he tries to cover it with up B. And now we have an edgeguard situation for Numbers. Now, me sword fighter has a really solid kit with those specific customs or moveset options, whatever, that like makes the edgeguard really, really bad. But oh my God! So he went for that down air, and it actually extended. God damn it, Numbers! You dummy. Anyway, I'm still going to talk about that first kill. He fast fell that down air, but it still got delayed because he landed on the knight. And because it's a multi-hit, it got delayed multiple times. And then the landing hit is actually quite strong for some reason, and it ended up killing it. All right. I see. All right. Sorry, I had to go take care of something. I had to talk to somebody real quick. Anyway, it didn't seem like I missed that much. We just, you know, got a bit of a fast forward to the percentages being higher. Everyone's still on their second stock. That's not going to kill. Might put him in an all right situation. Had to talk more, but it's only because I'm actually going to be getting joined by Gretch.
Hello.
How you doing, Gretch?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you, Devin?
You must be having a blast watching Zelda do so well.
You know, honestly, yes, I am. It's also really interesting to see a lot of the stuff that ZeroTwoNone does that like I can pick up on. It's good to learn from because you got to get creative with her kit. A lot of her aerials are only so good.
Yeah, you can't keep it the same. You always have to be constantly mixing it up and like condition them to make sure that they forget about it if you do something over and over again.
Exactly. Like he does a lot of, at least from the few games that I've seen of him. I actually haven't gotten to watch too much ZeroTwoNone, but
well, definitely watch his set versus the Buzz. YouTube.com/.
How did that go? I saw that they were playing.
He kind of won, but he didn't. Anyway, so we're here on this last game, on this first game here. ZeroTwoNone is last stock, and yeah, the timing on that is hella tricky.
Yes. So I will say, I'm sorry, Zero. I have played with John numbers. John quite a bit, because he does sort of like house fests sometimes. Check out his stream sometime, by the way, guys. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Chill. So he's had a decent amount of practice against my Zelda. Zero's is obviously better, but he is familiar with some of the nonsense, and he's told me before that although he doesn't think this is a terrible matchup for Inkling, he just wants to go me Sword Fighter because he can just chakra him through Phantom. Be like, I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, it's just like you also just like throw out this like hyperactive move. You know, it has 2 modes. You have that slow one, which is how he was able to seal out that last kill, like because it just covers the ledge. And then also he can use it to read your jump from literally across the stage.
Yes. The funny thing about it is that Chakram, like the slow Chakram is decent at setups, but it's actually really unsafe if you block it.
Yeah.
And then the far one, of course, is a really good like full stage projectile. The fact that it goes through Phantom is its biggest deal in this matchup. That was a really smooth grab right there. Alright, so going
Yeah, it's because it's like it's a physical hit, so like when it just hits something, it just like keeps going.
Yes.
Wait.
It bounces off of shields, though, so it
Yeah, 'cause
stops
he's
on
still a wall,
shields,
right?
and it has, like, little to none shield stun. So
Would you
even
say ZeroTwoNone shield stun?
yeah, zero to none shield stun. Not an intentional joke, despite the fact that I normally go for those. That's unfortunate. That forward smash, unless you trade with the very last hit, is basically never in your favor.
Ooh. All right.
Trying to go for the beefy up B and mistimed it, I would have to guess.
Oh, so you mean he wanted to go up and hold down, and then he held down too early, so he just teleported down to his death.
Yes. So
Unfortunate.
the thing about that, right, I mean, the window's not exactly small, but the way Zelda's teleport works is that the direction she moves is determined by the final frame that she's visible. So you can actually get a cool option select with that going, but you have to hold kind of late. Like, you have to wait until Zelda disappears completely before you can hold down. Otherwise, you will be sent to the blast zone. Going for down throw at 130 is kind of interesting. Don't have any follow-ups off of down throw at that percent, so I would have expected a back or forward air for the stage control. Or back or forward throw for the stage control. But,
I think we're seeing a lot, some pretty good adaptation from John's side. Like, he was kind of like in the driver's seat for game 1 as well, but now it just seems like he's just kind of pushing further ahead. You know, I would say like you said, like you guys play quite a bit with each other, so you know you can't really like shake him up with like some of the more gimmicky things.
yes.
So it kind of like it's like, all right, well my toolkit got cut down a little bit because like it's a mix of, you know, your solid fundies and like your regular gameplay neutral options. And like the occasional gimmick, because you're just like, wait, why did you do that? Oh my god, that's why.
Yes, exactly. And the funny thing, right, is that
Goodbye.
John is... Hey! Caught the neutral air dodge at that. John...
Shrugging off his win like
John
always.
was like, oh. John doesn't want to say it, but he knows, like, poor guy. You made the right call, and you still died for it.
I love the John shrug. It's a really good shrug.
It's like, well, I guess I win.
Oh. He was like, well,
he went, wow.
Fantastic.
Yo, ZeroTwoNone wasn't looking too happy about it either.